So based on what I'm seeing on the screen, I can imagine that this person is going through a deep emotional experience right now, but perhaps for the first time he's able to re-experience the event that caused the trauma from a more detached way, and in a safe and supportive environment. And maybe by confronting these fears, these demons, he'll have a better chance to overcome them. People that have gone through the ayahuasca experience tell us fits very well with what we see in our neuroimaging studies, because ayahuasca basically activates deep areas of the brain that are involved in the processing of emotions and memories. And people who have participated in ayahuasca sessions say that the experience is basically an introspective voyage in which they re-examine some meaningful and perhaps painful memories and life events they've gone through. We have done neuroimaging studies during the effect of ayahuasca. We see that we see these increases in blood flow, which are coupled with activation of neurons in those areas I mentioned that process emotion and memory. And we've also done neuroimaging studies 24 hours after an ayahuasca session. And what we see is that connectivity between areas modulating emotion and areas modulating cognition gets increased. So they communicate better in the 24 hours after an ayahuasca session. We have also administered certain questionnaires that quantify this capacity to detach yourself from your negative emotions. And we've seen that the increased connectivity between those areas, in the frontal brain and in the medial temporal cortex that mediate cognition and emotion, correlate with increases in these self-report questionnaires. So the greater this functional connectivity in the 24 hours after an ayahuasca session, the longer lasting are the beneficial effects of ayahuasca. So we followed up people and administered the questionnaires again 1 month later, and we also saw a correlation. So those who had experienced this increased connectivity between cognition and emotion processing areas in the brain had better outcomes 1 month later.